remember it. Head of Spirit Creation and Mixology for Belvedere Vodka. Essentially what that means is that I'm the person that's responsible for the stuff that goes inside the bottles of Belvedere. So the liquid that you make beautiful cocktails with, that's my responsibility to ensure that it's delicious every single time, and also my responsibility to develop beautiful cocktails that are stunning. Very beautiful bartenders will be making for us this evening. So thank you guys in advance, because I know that you're going to do a wonderful job. We've already tasted several of the drinks, they're beautiful. I'm just going to give you a few words about what defines our brand, and then we're going to sit down and have some beautiful food and cocktails together. There are a silly amount of super premium vodkas out there right now. You go and look at this back bar and you can count easily 10 super premium vodkas out there. So I'm often asked what defines Belvedere. Really, I should remind you that Belvedere was the first super premium vodka to launch in the US. Feels like a million years ago now, back in 1996. Back in 1996, 1995, there was no super premium vodka. Can you imagine a world without super premium vodka? What were we drinking before super premium vodka? But believe it was happening, and in 1996, Belvedere came, saved us all, and launched in the US as the world's first super premium. Not because it was super expensive, not because it is in a beautiful pack, although it really is a beautiful bottle. But for us, what defines a super premium vodka is the liquid. It's the vodka that goes inside the bottle. And for Belvedere, what we really try to reinforce is our Polish heritage. That's what defines our brand, is our roots, our heritage, our expertise, the fact that we've been producing vodka in Poland for over 600 years. And we use a beautiful grain called Dankowski Gold Rye, dark, spicy, nutty grain that we distill 4 times to really capture the essence of that grain, the eau de vie, in a sense, of this beautiful grain. We're not in the business of producing a neutral grain vodka, we're in the business of producing a celebration of all things rye. So when you taste Belvedere, and hopefully you get to try some of it neat this evening as well, it's a really beautiful, creamy, soft, elegant spirit that's not going to disappear and be anonymous in cocktails. That's why it's a wonderful foundation for cocktails. So we launched this beautiful vodka to be a celebration of all things Poland. It's only fitting, really, that the world's first super premium vodka should come from the birthplace of vodka, which of course is Poland. Now this year, I'm sure you all know this, I'm sure you all read this in the Polish Gazette, but this year, in January, the Polish government actually set out a Polish geographical appellation. So now Polish vodka is protected by a geographical appellation, which states that if you have Polish vodka, Polska vodka written on your bottle, you must adhere to certain regulations, which are that you must use raw materials from Poland, and you must only add water, and if you're going to flavour your vodka, you must only use natural flavourings. Now, we've always been doing that at Belvedere, so we were really happy that this appellation now reinforces all the great work that we've been doing at Belvedere for decades. But also what it does is it really reminds people outside of Central and Eastern Europe that Poland is where it's at in vodka production, and they're doing so much work to protect what they feel is their mother spirit, and we're really proud to represent that globally. Now we also flavour our vodka naturally, and we've got some beautiful examples of our flavoured vodka in cocktails tonight. We are groundbreaking. We do things incredibly differently at Belvedere in that we use fresh fruit to flavour our vodka. So nothing from a lab, nothing from a jar. When it's a lemon vodka, we're using actual real lemons. I know it's shocking. It's incredible today to consider that, but if you come to our distillery, and you're all welcome, I'm there in a couple of weeks, we can have a party and we can see ourselves the grapefruits, the lemons, the tomatoes that we use in Bloody Mary. All these things are infused into our beautiful vodka to create what we feel are really excellent, groundbreaking examples of the world's best flavoured vodka. None of this synthetic, artificial, whipped cream fluff stuff. We're not going to put any marshmallows in our stills. Only fresh ingredients are going in to produce our beautiful, complex, characterful, flavoured vodka.
So Christian, you are the national brand ambassador ambassador for Belvedere, and we had a dinner tonight, and it was paired with vodka. Sometimes we pair meals with wine. Tonight it was with vodka. We had different cocktails, and one I really liked was one of the last ones, the one that came with dessert, the cereal, milk, Russian, whatever. So I want you to make that with me so I can do it at home.
Absolutely. Okay, so
It's a sweet cocktail.
it is a sweet, it's a dessert cocktail made with cereal milk, our Belvedere vodka. We use
So which Belvedere vodka?
this is our Belvedere Pure.
The pure.
Yes.
Okay.
We
The
also,
filtered one.
yes.
Yes.
It is filtered.
Okay.
Yes. We also use an espresso liqueur and cereal.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, what we're gonna do right now is, do you want to do this, or do you want me to do it?
No, you do it.
Okay.
You're the expert. I'm not the expert in making cocktails.
All right.
I
so-
can drink them, but I can't make them.
Okay, so we're going to do fill your glass full of ice. Make sure that the glass is really cold.
Okay.
We're gonna take our Belvedere Pure.
And then the pure is cold too, right?
Yeah, you want to refrigerate it.
Right.
That's the best way to have it. Okay, so we're going to do an ounce and a half of our Belvedere Pure.
That's where the expert comes with the whole.
Yes, we like to have our tools because if you can make it an exact, then this way you'll have it be the same every time.
Right.
So we want to do about a quarter of an ounce. So we're going to do about half of this little size right
Okay, that's
here.
the coffee liqueur is this.
Yeah, this is an espresso liqueur. And then we're going to do 1 ounce of our cereal milk. Now really, we've all had cereal, the milk at the bottom of the bowl. It's very simple.
Yeah, how do you make it?
You basically soak cereal into the milk itself.
Oh, really?
And then you just strain it all.
Okay.
So we're going to do a complete ounce of this.
So is that milk sweet or no?
No, just regular milk.
No, just right. And then,
But it
is
gets sweet.
sweetened by the cereal?
Yes.
Okay. But what cereal do you recommend to put in there?
I like Frosted Flakes. That's me.
Okay.
I've
Yeah, but you're the expert. So you're the ambassador, so we're gonna follow your lead.
Okay, so then we're gonna take this, and with the milk, if you shake it, it's gonna become really frothy. So we don't want to kind of make a mess. So we're just gonna give this a quick stir. Make sure it's nice and mixed. And then,
Lots of coffee beans here, right?
yep, we're gonna garnish with those.
More ice.
I'd like to top it off with ice. Ice, if it's not, excuse me, if the ice isn't, filled, the glass doesn't stay cold enough, your ice will actually melt faster and it'll water down your drink.
Right.
So you really want to make sure your glass is very, very
Or you can have a block of ice instead of ice cube, right?
That's another option as well. Okay, so you're gonna take one of these, nice little. We're just gonna garnish.
Those are real. They're not chocolate.
Yeah.
They're real coffee.
No, these are
beans,
real
right?
coffee beans.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
so I'll show you. You can look, but you know what? We're gonna do this way. Really, you don't want to touch when you're making somebody else's cocktail. You don't really want to touch the coffee bean. And I always do 3 because it's for good luck.
Okay.
So just throw those in there. Oops, get in. And then you are all set. This is a great dessert cocktail.
All set. Yeah, with the tiramisu we had, it was
Yes.
just perfect. I'm gonna have another sip. Great. Thank you so much.
Thank